What is up, guys? And it's Sync back with another video, and today we're taking another look at BoyWithUke and potential leaks from him changing his name from BoyWithUke to Chandel. Let's get into it. So our first piece of evidence is from an interview that BoyWithUke did a couple days ago. So let's have a look.
Thank you.
I mean, is it fair to say BoyWithUke? But it should be Charlie, right?
Or,
Chandel?
yeah. Wait, what the heck? How do you know?
I mean, what do you? I'm gonna invite you to my studio and not be remotely.
So there is our first piece of evidence. Well, it's actually Chandel, but he says Chandel. But BoyWithUke tells the guy how to pronounce it properly later on, which I'll show you. Alright guys, I was just about to show you the bit where BoyWithUke corrects the guy on how to say Chandel, but I've just discovered this while listening to some more of it. Take a listen.
New music on the horizon, correct?
Dude, yeah, for sure. Maybe not tomorrow, but
You know.
I want to see if I can give, because I've done, album every year. I want to see what happens if I give it, 2-3 years to, actually make something cool.
That's exciting.
If BoyWithUke actually doesn't release an album for 2 or 3 years, then that would not be good at all, because what would I listen to for the next 2-3 years? No new music. Also, where would all his income from? He wouldn't earn anything from, he'd still earn stuff from his old songs, but he wouldn't earn any from new songs, no leaks and stuff. I mean, I guess he could occasionally do live streams and stuff, but he wouldn't earn any from new songs, no tours and stuff. Alright guys, so I was just having a look at it, and I honestly don't know where it's gone. I could not find the bit where BoyWithUke corrects the guy, but at the end of the video it'll be on the screen so you can have a look for yourself. BoyWithUke was like, yeah, how'd you know? So here we have another bit of evidence when BoyWithUke says how Chandel used to be his real name, but he changed it at age 7. Let's take a look.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Chandel's your real name.
it used to be, it was, the English spelling of my Korean name, which used to be my legal name, but then I changed it when I was 7 because it's an unorthodox name, and middle schoolers are middle schoolers.
Yeah, they're vicious and they force people into.
So there we go. There he's just said that Chandel used to be his real name and he changed it to Charlie at aged 7, and Charlie is the English spelling of Chandel. This is all the stuff we're going to be looking at today. I also put a couple notes in there for when I'm editing, but yeah. That what we just had a look at is probably the biggest piece of evidence in this video, probably ever actually. I should have waited for the end of the video for that, but yeah, that's probably the biggest piece of evidence. So here are all of BoyWithUke's genius performances and verified lyrics and meaning. We're not going to be watching them, but I'm going to go through them all. You can correct me if I miss out any. So we've got the Understand official lyrics and meaning, the Trauma lyrics and meaning, the Toxic lyrics and meaning, the Before I Die live performance open mic, he's been in a few shorts, his Migraine official lyrics and meaning. He's performed Understand, which used to be my favourite BoyWithUke song, live open mic at Genius, which I actually think is better than the actual song. He's performed Ghost live at Genius, which I also think is better than the actual song. He's done the Ghost official lyrics and meaning. Also, I think he did them on the same day, so he's wearing the same shirt. But and he's also done a Toxic live performance. So the next thing we're actually going to be looking at is where and when was he born. So he was actually born in Daegu in South Korea. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And this is over here, like in the eastern side. So yeah, which right now over there it's 2 a.m. compared to where it's 10 past 5 where I am at the minute. And he was actually born on the 25th of August in 2002. Next up on the queue, we're going to be looking at Chandel, aka BoyWithUke's Spotify and YouTube profile. So we can see that he's not posted anything yet. He might have, and it might just be on private, we don't know. But 188 subscribers he has. So yeah. This is Chandel's Spotify profile. You can see he's growing a lot. Pitfall's 960,000 streams. And he's a verified artist with 231,000 monthly listeners, and appears on Burnout and then the Chandel Radio and artist playlists. Again, I'll go over this, I went over it in the last one. 24 by 24 by Charlie, which is BoyWithUke's personal account. And you can see his eye here, obviously that's BoyWithUke. So these are actually all of BoyWithUke's albums. If you didn't know, you probably already know. Burnout obviously came out November 15th this year. Lucid Dreams came out October 6th last year, 2023. Serotonin Dreams, 6th of May 2022, or the 5th, one of them. And then we have Melatonin Dreams, which came out on the 21st or 22nd of January in 2021. And Fever Dreams, which came out on, I think, it's either the 3rd, 4th or 6th of June in 2021 as well. I'm sure, as we all know now, that Burnout is BoyWithUke's last album as BoyWithUke. Originally, everybody thought he was going to change his name to Charlie Yang, but now we know it's been confirmed that he's changing his name to not BoyWithUke, Chandel. Now, this is what BoyWithUke looks like without the mask, with his long hair. And this is BoyWithUke when he still wore the mask. I'm sure we already know that, but I just went over it anyway. Now, I quickly want to go over with you all of BoyWithUke's tours. So, in 2022, he did his first tour, which I don't actually know what it was called, but yeah, he did a tour. I think he did like one in the UK, like a few in America, and maybe some Australia. Can't remember quite. Then he had the 2023 BoyWithUke World Tour, which he did. I think 1 or 2 in the UK, like loads in America, and quite a few, maybe 5, maybe more, maybe less. I can't remember. In Australia. And then we have the BoyWithUke 2024 Lucid Dreams Tour, which I went to in London, and the full video is on my YouTube and on my gaming channel. Wait, this is my gaming channel, I don't know, but yeah, it is. And obviously next year in 2025 we have the last tour as BoyWithUke, which is the Burnout World Tour, which I'm going to in London on February 17th, which I will also record and post onto YouTube. And please, if you watch it, get it up to 1,500, 1,600 views like my Lucid Dreams one did, because it helps me a lot, and thanks. Now, BoyWithUke is starting to stream more on Twitch. Let's take a look. So only these two show up here because there is two most recent ones. But last week, ever really since a few days before Burnout came out, he's been doing loads of streams on Twitch. And he even did a stream on his website. I think it's either the night before or the night after Burnout released, which is cool. Now we're going to talk about BoyWithUke's reign, 2020 to 2024. He wore the mask for 3 years between 2020 and 2023. And yeah, he kept his name, he still got his name BoyWithUke, but after the Burnout World Tour, he is definitely changing his name. It's been confirmed a million times. He's changing his name after the Burnout World Tour, which will probably be in May, June, July-ish, sometime next year, in 2025. And yeah, really, that's his reign. I've put there 2020 to 2024 because it really is, because it's his last album. And he doesn't even wear the mask anymore. But he did say in a recent video that buying the mask for $60 was the best investment of his life, which is cool. Another major thing in the BoyWithUke department is that he changed from playing the ukulele all the time to guitar. Now, if you hear, there's actually a wee bit of ukulele in Paper Planes, my favourite song on the new album, and there's also a tiny bit of ukulele in Ghost if you listen closely. Even though BoyWithUke did say there's no ukulele at all in Burnout, I think he lied, because there was just a tiny bit. But mainly, he doesn't play the ukulele now, and mainly just does the guitar. Although I think 2 weeks ago he played the ukulele for the first time since last year in December, or January this year. Now, what a lot of people are probably wondering is that when the Burnout had a release page, a countdown on Spotify, it said that it was with BoyWithUke, it was BoyWithUke's song with Chandel. Now, if we take a look at this, it says here, artist BoyWithUke, artist Chandel. But wonder why it only comes up on Pitfall. So all these other ones are just BoyWithUke, and then stop, you get to Pitfall, it's BoyWithUke and Chandel. I wonder why. Also, we'll get to have another look at Pitfall in a minute, but you may or may not have noticed that YouTube have updated their verified official artist badge. Like this tiny one here, it used to be different. It used to be just that music logo, and now it's got a star around it. So yeah, another cool thing. But let's take a look at Pitfall, because I want to show you the bit again where it comes up saying Chandel. Also, I think I said this in the last one, that in BoyWithUke's stream, when he was reviewing the Pitfall music video, when it came to the bit that says Chandel, he just looked at the screen, looked at the camera, and didn't say anything. But yeah, let's have a look. I'll just mute it here so that I can actually speak. Right, where is it? Oh yeah, it's here. Here it says Chandel, like, we'll review it again. There. Right there, it says Chandel. But also, we can also tell, because it doesn't say like feat Chandler in the title, and it also doesn't in the description. And here it just says Pitfall, BoyWithUke, Burnout. So that's another reason why we know that it's him. And anyway, why would it like not just say that on all of them if it really was him? Also, BoyWithUke did say that his album Lucid Dreams was kind of just experimental, and then now he's fully switched to guitar. Somebody asked him if he would ever do songs with the ukulele again properly, like full ukulele, like only a tiny bit of guitar, and he said he doesn't know, probably not. And yeah, I think that takes us to our conclusion on my BoyWithUke news from BoyWithUke to Chandler, Charlie Yang, part 2 to an end. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't checked out the previous one, part 1, that came out 2 weeks ago, it'll be up on the screen now. And yeah, subscribe to me, subscribe to BoyWithUke, and have a good day. Goodbye. One last thing, I'll quickly want to go over his EPs, episodes, whatever you want to call them. Travail, which released on 5th of March 2021. Faded, which released on September 10th, 2021. And then Antisocial, which released on February 24th, 2023. And that's all. Bye.